Welcome back. It is a very active place that we live in. All of us get out there with quite a bit of regularity, but there are also some among us who are a little bit more intense and just can't get enough of the trails, the roads, the challenge, the pain, the surgery, the scars, all of the above. And I'm excited to welcome back to the show a pal of mine who is always out there getting work done, and his companion who is a first-time visitor to the program, but only to the program, certainly not to the races of a minor man. It's Pete Stoughton and Nina Silitch. How are you guys? Nice to see you.
Good to see you.
Nina, nice to meet you.
Great, thanks for having us.
Pete, how you doing, buddy?
Great.
Got your coach shirt on.
That's right. I got to go right after this to go coach Summit Bike Club. So we got to go mountain bike.
Oh, cool.
Ride the course.
Well, we're gonna sprint through this conversation.
No, we sprinted this weekend, so we don't need to sprint today.
Yeah. How you doing, man? What'd you race this weekend?
Oh, we had a good Round Valley Rambler with mountain trails on Saturday. What's up, pup? And 13 miles on some sweet single track in
Nice.
in Round Valley, your home turf.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's cool. And talk a little bit about that distance, because my experience is mainly on the road in terms of bicycles. So I don't always, like when you say 13 miles, I think of running first and go, wow, that's a long day.
Right.
But 13 miles can also be a long day on a bike on the trails.
Well, that one was it was running, trail running.
Oh, it was running. You did.
Yeah,
you
it
did
was
run
running.
13.
Yeah, I
That's
wish
a long
I
day.
had my bike, because we were
Yeah.
descending Rusty Shovel is a lot more fun on a bike.
Absolutely.
In fact, there were a couple moments where we were running and I did put the hands out and pretended like I was riding, and it
just for a little mental
Yeah.
break, coasting.
Yes.
Right. Coasting.
So, but yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. It was a good course. Trails are dry, obviously.
Great weather.
Yep.
Yes, it
Cool
was. It
temps.
was really good. The temps were pretty cool today. How was your race, Nina?
It was pleasant. I was just glad it wasn't too hot out there. So great crowd. Great. It was mountain trails. Did a great job organizing it. 3 quality aid stations, and yeah.
My favorite part about it was Charlie Sturgis.
Yes.
I mean, he kind of was, where's Waldo? You know, where would you find Charlie Sturgis on the course? Usually he's hanging out at the end of the race, but this time he was in various different spots. So it was super fun to kind of, as you're running.
There you are again. What's up, Charlie? That's cool.
Most of the time he had TP in his hand, but sorry, Charlie.
It's okay. It's not too far from the way he's certainly known and loved and regarded around town. So.
That's right.
Fantastic. So only one race last week then? Did you guys have other races that you were?
Nope, just one.
Just only one.
Yep.
Just one.
And is that's a light week for this summer of kind of
Yeah,
nonstop
we're building
racing.
up this week. Tomorrow night we have a midweek mountain bike series at Deer Valley, the first one at Deer Valley of the season.
And is that like a cross country course? Or is this downhill or combinations?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, buddy.
Hey man, I don't do the knobby tires, so I don't know what you kids are up to out there in the woods. Be quite frank.
Down.
Biking, yeah. Go ahead, tell us all about it.
Downhill.
Exactly.
Cyclocross.
I don't know.
No. So it's got to be endurance. So
Right.
it's got to have an element where you know, the bike's not doing all the work for you. So it's cross country cycling. So yeah, and it's got to be on dirt, not pavement. So that if we tried to do everything that was road here in Park City, I don't think we'd have a life. So it'd be nuts. So as well as not doing all the kids races, those were disqualified also.
They wouldn't let you do the kids races. Wow.
Right.
What a slap in the face.
In fact, we'd have to be over at New Park doing a mile with the kids.
Doing the mile.
And how awkward would that be, Nina, to be like, first place guy!
Yeah, exactly. First place 12 and under.
Anyway, so
Well, Pete, it's probably only the gray that would give you away.
probably.
Sorry, Betty.
Yeah,
Couldn't resist.
yeah.
It was right there.
So tomorrow, midweek mountain bike race. It's a nice way to cleanse our palate from our longest distance so far at the Round Valley Rambler. So we'll cleanse our palate with a midweek race tomorrow, and then.
And how long is that race?
It's about 10, 11 miles usually.
Yeah, hopefully. And then we'll go back to racing again on trail for running on Saturday with the Discrete Peak Series, and we'll be running to the top of Deer Valley. We'll see if there's snow up there.
One way to find out.
Glissade down. It'd be kind of fun. Nina is a World Cup skimo racer, so
Yeah.
she'll right in her element.
Love the mountains. So.
For sure, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Another eventful week.
Yeah.
Should
yeah.
be fun.
It doesn't
cool.
quiet down.
But Deer Valley, a little more altitude.
And I understand that Discrete puts on a great event.
Yeah,
They do a great
great.
job. Julian's an awesome guy.
Julian,
in fact, we
yeah.
were talking this morning that we haven't seen him in quite a long time around these parts. I need to reach out and
Yeah.
and have him back. But
Come out on Wednesday. He and I are going to go for a run and
Yeah.
do some shooting for the race, and it'd be good for you to come out.
we'll see. Maybe I'll catch up with you. I think if I'm going to go to the trails, I have to have one of those things where I put your
Like a scooter?
Scooter.
I would be-
Scooter be good for me.
Yeah, it would be awesome.
Downhill.
I was thinking
Stoughton,
like
your
a toboggan,
history, bro.
like Julian in front, me in back, and
Oh, you think?
with the toboggan.
You think?
In
I
the
don't
middle.
know. I think in honor of our beloved Stephen Holcomb, I would have to be the driver.
You. Yes. And that would be an amazing event.
It would be an
honestly.
interesting event.
Yeah.
So that's the only two. Nothing on Sunday this week?
I mean, unless you want to create one. And
Oh, yeah. That's
If
what
Terry
we need.
creates one, we're going to
That's
have
what
to
we
kill him.
need.
Game on.
We need
Well,
the memorial cool side of the pillow run.
we did come up with a new one. That'll be so we call fat ass races our unofficial races. So a bunch of us went on Sunday after the Round Valley Rambler, and we all raced, and we wanted to kind of work out the kinks from our legs. So we ran up to Murdoch Peak from Summit Park, and we came up with a great idea. It's called the Murdoch Murder, and it would be a sprint up to the top of Murdoch from the bottom of Toll Canyon, and then sprint down. And obviously, if you survive, then you weren't
Right.
murdered. So by Murdoch. Anyway, it's a stupid idea. We can add another race to the series.
There's a lot of endurance humor happening right at this point in the season, isn't there? And then what's after that? What's next couple of weeks then? More races continuing on?
Ooh, yeah. Do you happen to know
We've
anything?
got Wasatch Trail Series, I think, up at the Utah Olympic Park, which is a great, fun course on some of their new bike trails.
Nice.
And that's a trail running race. We've got, what else do we have?
Getting ready for the longer point-to-point and TNF 50 races, because everything's been kind of short.
Right.
So now you actually have to start training for distance as well as just surviving the multitude of races. So going out for some longer runs.
And how's the ACL holding up? Are you doing okay?
Yeah, it's surprisingly done okay. This weekend there was one or two incidents where I won't tell Dr. Cooley, sorry buddy, but it was a little gimme kind of situation.
Sure.
But just dial it back, and it was definitely like coming down on Round Valley Rambler, just some really sweet single track to run down, and instead of trying to really bomb it, just relax,
Take it a
enjoy
little
the race, and don't stress about it. So it's great to like self-regulate and not think that I have to go intense.
Right.
So that's really actually enjoyable.
Well, good. See, there's something for everyone to learn, even the
Yeah.
grizzled veterans.
That's right. More importantly,
Or the 12 and unders.
I think you have a picture of like me at one of the races with my daughter in there.
Yeah, I do think we have.
But just finding times to just enjoy the trails and spend time with my daughter at some of these races.
Yeah, that's
and
really cool.
With friends. In fact, at Round Valley Rambler, we spent an hour just hanging out, talking with other runners, and just enjoying the scene and the atmosphere.
That's
and
really
it was a
great.
blast.
Yeah,
That's
for
really
me,
great.
that's kind of how I got roped into doing this by Pete. Just meet new people, discover new places, and support local events, race locally. So it's definitely a challenge, but we're not going for PRs. So.
Right. It's definitely, it sounds like a great way, and I always feel like I don't know the trail system very well around these parts. And of course, part of it is just that there's so much. I mean,
Right.
it is the embarrassment of riches, as they say. That being said, it is a great thing to discover new areas, new trails, the whole works. Look at that, the cuties.
Yeah.
Out cranking.
Did you see that picture of me holding my hands up while I'm on single track?
I did. You probably.
That one right there? Yeah, that's
I
a
think you
great
could
one.
get DQ'd for that, bro. I think that's
well,
like
what you don't see after
it's like
this.
a $150 fine, isn't it? Taking your hands off the handlebars, crossing the finish line.
Breaking the
Oh wait,
rules.
that's bike racing.
It's
That's
after
road
this.
racing.
I was on
You
the
were,
ground.
yeah. It was the Champs Elysees there, in between the ears for Pete.
Yeah, I wasn't anywhere close to the finish line. I wasn't anywhere
Right,
close
exactly. Just
to the
me. All right.
And then I just crashed. No, just kidding.
So, do you have some websites for the races that are taking place this week, in case people are interested, whether it be to jump in or just to come out and spectate?
Yeah. Check out, obviously, for tomorrow, midweek mountain bike races. It'll be over at Snow Park. Bring your kids. It's a great place for your kids to ride. That's my daughter. She was racing. Just had a really great time. And they have a great just festival area. Obviously, you kind of have to enjoy mountain biking. And then Discreet is always a fun one. If you've never hiked up to the top of Bald Mountain, Bald Peak, that's also something that you could do, is just try to jog as much as you can and hit the peak. There might be snow there, and enjoy getting to know the folks there. And it'll be over at the Snow Park also area.
Oh, great.
So both this week are at Snow Park, and should be beautiful days. I think it's going to be a beautiful 80-some degree day on Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get better than that. So here in Park City.
Very cool. Well, take care of your limbs and your joints, the knees, the ACLs, the ankles, all that stuff, and have a great time.
Yeah.
Nina, so nice to meet
Nice
you.
to
Thank
meet
you for coming
Hope
to
See
visit.
you out on the trails.
Yes, hopefully the next phase of Terry's return to running will be getting underway here soon.
Good.
So get back out on the trails. Pete, good to see you, man.
Yep.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
We'll see you
thank
soon.
you, bud.
All right, brother. All right, you guys, we're going to take a break. We're going to have a little bit more music from AKA Faceless, and then we're going to see a brand new video from Poet. Please stay tuned because I love you.